All right, so to take the spark plug off, again, just double check that you're going the right way, left loose, right tight, and put it over the top, being careful to put it on straight, all the way on, okay, and then just loosen it up. Once it breaks loose, spark plug comes off pretty easily, okay. Again, keep this safe. If you take your spark plug off at home, okay, you'll want to inspect it a little bit, make sure it's not gummed up, lots of carbon deposits on it or anything like that. If so, you can gently clean that. These should all be pretty good because, like you said, they run for a couple of minutes and that's about it. Okay, we'll talk more about the spark plug gap later. Okay, so the gap between the electrode and the ground there. Okay, so just set that aside. Then you grab your extension and then your proper sockets. And for the cylinder head bolts, which there are 8, you're going to use your 1/2-inch socket. Okay? And again, I said I like to use my extension. Set aside your spark plug socket or pass it on to the next group. Double check that you're going the right way, and you've got these 8 bolts. Okay? 1 through 8. 1 through 8. So all I'm going to do, no different than anything else, is just loosen all 8. Okay. Now, depending on how many times you've done this, I clearly put this on very easily last time I did this, knowing it's my demo engine, but we will have a torque specification to put these back on at the end. Okay? Once they're loose. Now, you may find on your engines that they might not come out quite this easy, just because of the simple fact that they've been taken apart so many times, and if somebody put it together too tight, or a piece of head gasket got down in there, it might cause these to come out a little more difficult than you're seeing right now. Okay. Again, don't lose these, set them aside. Yeah, a couple more. So what this will do is this will expose the cylinder. Okay. We'll also be able to see our valves. This is an L-head engine, so the valves are in the head. It's not an overhead valve engine. You should remember that from your work yesterday. And that L-head question, where the valves are located. More to back out here. And then, okay. One more, and that gives you your cylinder head, okay, which looks like this. And you can see inside your cylinder, you can see the dark gray material here, which is your head gasket. And then you can also see your 2 valves, your intake valve and your exhaust valve. Now, normally, you know, if this was your engine at home, this head gasket here, you would want to remove that. Okay, anytime you take the cylinder head off, you're basically uncompressing that head gasket, because once we put the cylinder head on, we're going to smash that head gasket in between the cylinder head and the block, okay, forming a nice tight seal. I've just broke that and made it a little bit loose. Okay, so if this was my engine at home, I would replace the head gasket every time. Okay, all right.